or you don't have any yet, but Barrick, yes, as stated in the post on the campaign forum, if that levels you up, then you can take that level now.
Oh, woo!
Woohoo!
More spells and HP. I guess I roll for HP now then?
Yeah, second level hit points are basically just reroll ones. So if you type that in as D8 R1, it'll automatically do that. It'll automatically reroll if it gets a 1. And then second level will give you 1 extra first level spell. And you actually had one that you hadn't memorized last time. Because you have 2 bonus first level spells. So you'll have 4 total available to you. Now you won't have access to that extra spell until you have a chance to pray and memorize it, okay?
Yeah. I also have 2 second level spells then, right? I mean, like total.
Once you get to a high enough level where you can cast second level spells, then yes, you will have 2 bonus second level spells, 1 or 2 bonus second level spells, based on your wisdom, whatever that says.
Oh,
But
okay,
you
yeah.
don't get those until you're high enough level to cast second level spells.
Oh yeah, sorry. For whatever reason, I thought I got a second level spell at level 2. I think that's 3 though.
Okay. So everybody should, if you scroll up in the chat a little bit, you should see some pretty new role templates that I've built and been working on.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
You should be able to. So, and I have them all submitted in on the GitHub now. So Josh, they hopefully will very shortly be available to all campaigns using this character sheet. The character sheet that this one is based on, rather, because mine's customized.
Huzzah!
Cool. Nice work.
So who are you playing, Zed? Like, I can't really ascertain it from the token. I just see like a fluff of gray hair.
We don't know yet.
Oh, mysterious.
That's intentional. You haven't met him yet, so you don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah, that character
Okay,
building
so
is very large.
Zed, right. Zed, I'm going to move us to the current map we're on.
Woohoo!
Oh no.
All right, Zed, I am going to, for our discussion yesterday about why you're suddenly running where you are, remember?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, I'm going to drop your token on the map and then I'm going to pull you aside into the private channel for a minute and give you a little bit of a rundown, okay?
And Tixos, is that a new token? It's kind of just, it's weird looking. It just doesn't look human.
It looks like a ditto.
Yeah.
Okay, be right back. Zed and I will be right back, guys.
Alrighty.
User was moved out of your channel. User left your channel.
Yay! Now we can talk about them.
Yeah, like I had to leave early last time. Was it just a fight with the paladin or cleric?
Yeah, and we've taken him down, which has, of course, created a new problem because this was the number 2 guy of who we were aligned with.
Like taking down?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he
dead.
did.
Oh. Was that
He
intentional?
he tripped down the stairs.
Well,
It
that's
wasn't murder. He attacked first.
Yes, he swung first.
I mean, I don't feel good about that. Well, Barrick doesn't feel good about that.
None of us feel good about that, but he shouldn't have attacked Shigo.
Yeah, it doesn't give you permission to kill him.
It kind of does give us permission to kill him if he was going to kill us
He
if we
swung
didn't
first.
stop
We
him.
defended ourselves.
Yeah,
We tried to get
it
We
is.
tried to get answers from him. He did not provide answers. His only answer was to swing.
A wise man once said, "Those who inflict evil have evil inflicted back on them."
And so we did.
Yeah, but what does that say about the people who inflict it?
We didn't start this. What are we supposed to do? Let him slaughter us all? Forget
No,
about
like
it.
knock him out. Like restrain him.
We tried. He fell down the stairs. He didn't stop attacking us till he fell down the stairs. This was a lose-lose scenario from the get-go. And I'm proud of us for handling it the way we did. Shigo's safe and none of us is dead, not even you. So, yeah, no backseat drivers.
What was also noted is that from the last time we'd met him till now, he had changed his devotion.
Yeah,
Well, I know about that. He was neutral, but
lawful neutral.
yeah, like Barrick's not wanting to be confrontational. He'll keep it to himself. I'm also I'm thinking because I'm thinking of creating, like, have any of you read Walt Whitman, his poetry?
Yeah, I've heard of the guy.
And I was thinking, because that main idea already kind of had fell in line with him, I'm thinking of kind of going for more of a transcendental naturalist kind of philosophy, which might stray me farther from the Church of Latex.
Que nunca haya venido a verte, no soy muy aficionado a estos sitios.
I was trying to find that video of Homer Simpson when he found Walt Whitman's grave, but I found it in Spanish. It was pretty funny.
Wasn't Walt Whitman like just buried under a tree, or leaves of grass style?
This is The Simpsons, dude. They can do
that's
what they
true.
want. But Homer found Walt Whitman's grave and it pissed him off, and he like starts punching and kicking at it. It was really hilarious. Screw you, Walt Whitman! Oh, Homer, never change, buddy.
Walt Whitman never did anything to nobody. Just a kind old man. Like,
the other
even
thing-
when he was young, he was a kind old man.
Back to the situation. I'm not sure if you or Antixos truly know who Shigo is. And Shigo is not necessarily a large form at this point, in a heavily hooded robe, so you may not have caught exactly what she is, but
Yeah, she's an orc. I know that.
yeah.
Because I was defending her. Well, yeah, like, remember, I was saying, yeah, the food wasn't poisoned, the salt is safe to eat, and I was trying to persuade him, but apparently my 18 charisma isn't good for shit. It's 17 charisma.
I think that actually might have been what triggered him, because he was so pissed off that he didn't have any legit grounds to still be mad at Shigo. He just decided, well, I'll kill her anyway.
Well, no,
Why
like
not?
I was trying to, like, assuage him by saying it's understandable because there's similar salts that could be poisonous to humans, but
Yeah, you did your best to talk it down, but yeah, he still had his other trigger.
That's a pretty safe space right there in the grave.
My
Yeah.
aversion to it, yeah. It might be because I'm used to like World of Darkness games, or typically that take place in the real world, where if you actually like kill another person, that's a really big deal.
It is a big deal, but she's an innocent. A pure innocent.
It's a crueler world where we're gonna see repercussions for it, I'm sure, because
Oh, I know
the
we are.
situation.
But she's an innocent, and we did the right thing.
Also, does this take place like in the greater multiverse canon, like Planescape stuff, like
This
where
is Elena's
Yeah.
completely built up world, so she's got her own gods and everything.
I was
Completely
just
separate.
wondering that to see like are alignments tangible in the sense that they are literally made up different planes of existence, or is it more kind of just a way to understand like
User
somebody's
joined your
worldview?
channel.
Yeah, yeah, as far as alignment issues, and that would probably be best to talk to Elena about it, and that should discuss how it works
User
for her.
was moved to your channel.
Welcome back.
So now Zed knows where he is and the little bits of what he heard just after, just prior to the, right now.
Incident.
So the main part of the main group here. You're starting to hear a few sets of boots at a quick time, echoing up, coming towards you from the floor below. And you hear sounds like three different voices. They're talking as they're kind of at a quick time. The turn tracker, because we're going to need it for tracking movement purposes. We are out of combat right now, so it's just a matter of keeping track of this one. Okay.
So we need to re-roll.
Yeah, should I also roll?
No. Just leave your rolls where they are.
Okay.
I was never part of combat.
Let me
so
let me
that's
get
why.
my descriptive bit here. What you're hearing, right? Out of combat, your movement rate is twice whatever you're listed, twice as many squares as your listed movement, as your normal combat movement, basically. I hate how that does that sometimes. Okay. So from below, you're hearing the thump of boots at a quick time, and sounds like three voices. One of them is just, damn it, what the hell is going on? The other was, what's that smell? The other one, God, it smells good.
My God, they're cannibals.
Edward goes down
And so if you guys are going up or downstairs, let me know and I will jump you to that area.
Edward goes down and picks up Gwydion and brings him back up the stairs, and sets him up over here.
Okay.
Maybe on the table, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Zilpha here. So.
No, okay, sorry.
Zilpha looks at Kavik and says, maybe it's time for us to go.
I'm gonna take the NPCs off of the the turn order for the irrelevant the NPC henchmen.
I never rolled for
Everybody.
an
Okay, I got
initiative.
Zilpha, I got Kavik, right, Barrick, and Tixos, and Zed. Give me an initiative roll just based on your size, just to get you on the turn tracker, and just for your main character, not for any henchmen or animals.
Oh, look, Zed, think he's better than me
And
because
take
his
those.
initiative is higher by 0.11.
Still waiting for Antixos.
Yeah, you have no
There
initiative,
we
do
go.
you?
Okay.
There.
Yeah, I'm not changing order. I'm not ordering it by initiative or anything. It's just so that as we're taking turns out of combat, you can we're tracking movement purposes. Okay. Zilpha, what are you doing?
Turn
Zilpha
to
and
Kavik.
company. Oh, you don't have any action right now. Okay.
Turn to Kavik, and I go, maybe it's time to go.
And run from what? I mean, got nothing to run from. In fact, we need to not run. If we run, it looks like we're guilty. We're not.
Okay.
In fact, we probably need to see if there's anything that can be done. If we show caring that we're trying to settle the situation,
Maybe.
Oh
I think
no,
we need to
he
bring him up
fell
and
on
set him
his
on the
own.
table.
I've got a bad feeling about this. We left here and everything was fine, and we come back and everything's gone to crap. But okay, let's bring him up here and see if there's anything we can do. Is he only mostly dead, or is he truly most sincerely dead?
No, I thought he saw his last gasp, but I'm no doctor.
Well, yeah, you're not going to be able
He's
to
got
fake it.
bloody foam drying that bubbled out as he's stopped breathing, drying on the side of his face where you crushed his jaw.
Well, Zilpha's going to make sure that Shigo is protected. Shigo is an innocent. She's almost, kind of in Zilpha's mind, almost a child. Even though she's, full-grown orc woman, but she needs to be protected. So she's going to stay next to her regardless and wait to see what happens when the footsteps approach. Let's get him up here, guys, though. Let's see if there's
Okay.
anything can be
So
done.
your action-
Barrick's a healer. If there's anything that can be done, Barrick's the one who can do it.
He dead.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure he is, but it doesn't hurt to check.
Okay. Kavik
Stranger things have
and
happened.
company.
All right, I'll say, Edward, go bring him up here. Get him on the table. See what we can do to help him, if anything. So Edward
Okay,
goes.
the tables are loaded up with sacks of preserved foods and all that sort of stuff. They're piled a couple of feet high with it.
Okay.
There's all the stuff they're getting ready to take out and load onto the wagons.
Is there
All
a
right.
bench
Well, at least
or
get him up
something?
off the stairs then, to the top of the stairs then.
Okay. He's gonna be moving at 1/3 movement, picking Gwydion up because Gwydion is a big guy.
Okay,
He's
it's still 24
250
movement,
plus
so
with his armor.
24 movement. I should be able to get him still up to the top of the stairs. I mean, he was standing right there.
Yeah.
So.
You're only gonna get 8. You're only gonna get 8 out of it though, so dragging him.
6. It's only going to take 6 to get him up to the top
Where
of
do
the
you want me
stairs.
to put him?
Right here.
Okay. And
Barrick,
now?
come take a look. See if there's anything you can do. Last
Yeah.
rites or who knows what.
Oh, is it? Because what is it my round now then? All right. So, well, Barrick witnessing.
Barrick, your turn now.
Yep. Barrick witnessing. People who are he kind of knows now. Just murders somebody he doesn't really know and not truly understanding the greater details, stands slightly agape. But upon the command from Quebec, he approaches over to try to examine Gwydion, kind of unsure.
Okay.
I'm guessing he's already pretty dead. I guess I could make a roll to see. Maybe a good roll could do something. Maybe. I guess, what would that be to try to
You're investigating. You're investigating the body.
Wouldn't you try to help him? Wouldn't that be more of like a medicine check? Or just like see a medical analysis of his condition?
Healing proficiency, yeah.
Huh. Healing.
Okay, give me. Yep. Okay. Give me a sec. I need to send you a little message.
Just yeah. Like, ooh, ooh. We can always do like a weekend at Bernie's and pretend he's alive.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, sorry. No, like I just got the message. Yeah, so what I see is
Yeah, I sent him a message.
what I see is a head caved in, but and a cat mainly mawing the lower part of his legs. Like what looks like that at least. I guess you could try play off like the head from falling down, but I don't know how you could explain the leg part. And also maybe try like honestly lying isn't the best thing to do. That could just get yourself in a web. I just suggest be open about it. Understand that it was defense. He attacked you. You're trying to defend her. That's probably the best solution. Just my recommendation. And then I just kind of back up a bit, and that's my turn.
Okay, Zed, your turn.
I will move up the stairs with Fluffy.
Okay. Count out your movement, your squares of movement. Diagonals are count the same as standard, cardinal directions. So you can move 24 out of combat here. So
I will go up to L2. You said I heard the sounds above me.
yeah, let me jump you. If he didn't come with you, hang on, let me grab him.
Dirty Fluffy.
Okay. You come up the stairs, you see 3 soldiers ahead of you. They were talking, probably the ones you just heard talking, and they're tromping up towards here, which is the leads to the stairs heading up.
Do I recognize these soldiers at all?
They look like the 3 that were also wounded with when you were that you saw were also had also been wounded with the when you first encountered the platoon of soldiers with the priest.
I will watch to see what they do.
Okay. And Texas.
Under the trapdoor, yeah. We came down through the trapdoor to here. This was the first area of the.
Right. The trapdoor here goes back outside. Right. The trapdoor here goes back up outside. Standing on the stairs going down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It's mostly all dried vegetables and stuff like that. Alrighty. Oh, huh. I rolled the initiative with the wrong token. Alrighty. Said, you and Fluffy, you see the three troops, they're still kind of at their little jog trot. The one here kind of looks back at you and down at Fluffy actually, and makes kind of a scrunches his nose up. But then he just turns back, and the three of them continue their heading up towards the stairs. Okay. You get a little facing, and you guys hear the jogging. It comes up. Two soldiers start coming up the stairs. One at the base of the stairs, and the two that come up, they kind of come to a screeching halt when they get to where the blood on the stairs is, and the one a little further down the stairs looks up, sees Gwydion there, and gives a startled look on his face, and then he suddenly can't seem to, it's like he can't stop himself from looking at the blood. The one a little further up the stairs actually crouches down. He's bending down in a really unnatural position. With his nose like an inch from the stairs with the blood on him. And it's like he's taking real deep breaths. The third one at the bottom of the stairs, who is about here as far as what you guys can tell. At the base of the stairs on the floor below still. He's looking like what's that smell? Oh, Blood is blood. I mean, we're soldiers. We deal with that all the time. But what's that other smell? It's making me hungry. What the hell is it?
Okay.
Zilpha, it's your turn.
Maybe they do. Can I make a religion check or something to see if I've heard of any type of curses or anything like that that would make someone crave blood or
You
be
most certainly
attracted to the
can.
scent of blood? Yeah.
What likes blood?
Yeah, that's my question. What likes blood?
I mean, my actual joke guess of cannibals might have not been far off. One thing that's always bugged me is that, like, in every single setting, ghouls mean a completely different thing. What? Huh? Oh. Unintentional pun. I guess that's why you have the high int. Perceptive like that.
Something's creepy about these guys. There's definitely something not right about this entire situation from the minute we walked down the stairs. Woodian's gone all psychopath. And now these soldiers are like, blood. Something's creepy. I don't like it. Gotta say, not a fan.
I mean, that's a pretty strong step for being suspicious to fire. I refuse to become a murder hobo. Like, the hobo part I'm fine with, just not the murdery part.
Well, we're not particularly fond of murdering either, in case you haven't noticed. You haven't seen us out murdering. We
Okay.
didn't murder this guy.
There is defense of them.
Okay, Zilpha's going to cast a spell now that I've made that save. Can I do that? Or made that proficiency check? Does the cast a spell button on my token work?
Yes.
I just have to ask you.
Okay, so cast a spell. It says to Zilpha and I see nothing.
Okay. Maybe I didn't. Well, let me double check that on your character sheet. I
Yeah.
might have been a macro I missed on my audit. It'll be a real fast fix if it is. It
Yeah.
should be. Yeah. Okay, it'll work now.
Okay. I'm going to cast Protection from Evil on myself.
That description effect.
Very long. Much longer than I expected it to be.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those spells.
No, that's a nice spell. Okay. Yeah, there's something wrong with these guys. I suspect there's something wrong with these guys. I don't know for sure. But it to a high priest of Atane. Where's the nearest temple of Atane? Is that in Fort Benson?
The only one that you know of, Zilpha, is all the way back at Port Haravan.
Oh, great.
Well over a month away.
Well, that's not gonna work then. Guys, keep an eye on these creepy dudes because something's wrong.
Yep. Zilpha, give me a perception check. Intelligence at half or observation if you have it.
I
don't
do
think you do.
not. I'll do an intelligence check.
May I do an observation?
This is just for Zilpha for the moment.
Okay.
When I do, I'm
She
using.
hasn't said out loud the critical part here.
She hasn't yet. Pound checks. It says intelligence. Will I have a chance to put a minus or anything? Okay, yeah, -6 because you said it's at half, right? My intelligence is 12, so -6.
Yep.
There you go. I made it.
Okay.
I suspect some form of lycanthropy.
What the hell is that?
Lycanthropy is when people are being taken over by some type of like werewolf or were creature, were rat or something. And maybe they haven't. I'm going to wait till she types because maybe I'm making stuff
Okay.
up on my own.
That's good for now.
Yeah.
I sent you the message.
Okay, I'll check it. Yeah, I suspect some form of lycanthropy, like they've been infected by some type of werewolf. Tomorrow night is the full moon. Maybe they've not fully transformed yet, but the fact that they're so turned on by that blood, they're so hungry for the blood is extremely suspicious. Just, be careful.
Okay, so you cast your spell, you're not moving at all?
Oh no, I'm protecting Shigo. And I'm giving the information to the rest of the group, and then I'm going to see what the hell they do.
Yeah. Okay, she's just there behind you.
Okay.
I'm just moving the token for reference. Okay, it's just the wall I'm seeing behind your character.
Okay. I'm not
Okay.
taking any offensive action or anything. I'm just being prepared in case they do.
Okay. Edward's keeping an eye on the soldiers at the stairs and seeing what they're doing. He's just kind of, they're friends as far as he knows, so he's not necessarily weapon ready, but he's watching how they're reacting. Kvik, he looks at Shigo and is like, Shigo, what's gone on here since we've been gone? Tell me quickly.
They came back to close up the refuge, and a couple of them they said they stumbled on some mountain lions feeding the first day on their way back from the battle, and the priest and the others that were hurt were getting really short-tempered the last couple days. That's all I really know.
How many of that came back from that group?
Well, the priest's whole platoon came back with him, but only the priest and a couple of the soldiers got injured with the lions. There's a new wanderer guy came in, was helping with medicines for their wounds and stuff. Don't know where he is. He's somewhere down below.
So only a few were injured.
Yeah, only a couple.
And a new medicine
there
guy.
were only there were 4 lions. He seemed to know stuff about medicines.
Okay, we need to watch out for this new medicine guy. And these other soldiers. And all right, I'm done. And that was all said out loud to where everyone could hear, right? We weren't whispering it or anything.
Okay, creepy, creepy.
Barry.
I mean, I'm a fish out of water in this scenario, so I don't really have anything to do at the moment. So, just yeah, skip me, I guess.
Okay. Dead.
What kind of room am I in right now?
From what you've seen over the last few days, this room is generally just kind of used as a staging area. It used to be an audience chamber of some sort. There's an ancient ruined moth-eaten rug that in the middle there. There's a dais that looks like it used to hold a presence chair or throne of some sort, possibly 2, how big it is. Along the sides there are just ruined tatters of curtains that have fallen off of their rods from above, and they're just kind of moth-eaten piles of fabric anymore. They've been trampled up and stuff. It looks like the guards use this perhaps done a lot of weapons practice in the room and use it as a state. They've been over the last few days. They've been using it as a staging area for bringing supplies up out of the lower levels to take outside to load up and get ready to rejoin the main body of the army.
I will, if I have time, I'll roll up this rug and move it to the base of the stairs.
The rug is it's so degraded that it can't even you can't even roll it up. Okay. Fluffy, give me an animal handling check, please. Fluffy looks like he's going to start getting ready to charge. His hackles are up and he's crouching down and getting ready to spring. Okay, for doing checks, if you click on select your token, there's a macro called #checks. Click on that. And then in the text area will pop up links for different checks you can make for proficiencies, ability scores, or rogue abilities. Go ahead and click on the proficiency one, and you get a dialog box to select your non-weapon proficiencies.
I don't know what happened. I submitted it.
Okay. Your character sheet did not update the corrections I made for the formatting. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Okay, you do not have enough proficiency slots available still to take the brewing, which you were saying you're switching to artistic ability.
Oh,
With the trade language, remember you switched that to the trade language, Dirty Trade?
yeah, I merely put that in there when I re-updated my page after you said you were going to do tweaks. That's how it was. So that's not a problem.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
changes
expect to
that
have
I
that
made
anyway.
didn't save. Yeah, the changes that I made didn't save, so it kind of reverted back.
I understand. I apologize. In that case,
Oh, it's not your fault.
never mind the brewing.
Yeah. Okay, can you try the do
Same thing.
your proficiency check again for
Yes,
your
ma'am.
animal handling? There you go. Okay. You managed to get him to not make a headlong charge, but he's acting like he's ready to attack the soldier that you can see up around the corner here.
I will grab
Keeping
his
he's
pallet.
and when you're doing your movement, Fluffy will stay between you and the guards there, the soldiers there. He will not let you get past him. So just keep that in mind as you're moving your tokens.
Roger. I trust Fluffy. I will retreat to the base of the stairs.
Okay. Is that what all you're doing right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And success. All the meat's on the other tables. There's really not much meat that they have at all. It's mostly all dried vegetables, roots, carrots, parsnips, some different kinds of potatoes.
You move pretty fast when there's food involved.
Mm,
You just flipped right on over there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you done? It's he kind of looks up at you. I don't know. I can't. It's too good. I have to have it. And he leans back down and continues licking the blood up off the stairs. I he finally stops and stands up, and he's looking up towards you next to the body, and towards the car next to the body, and he really seems to be just focusing on Gideon's body rather than on a car. He doesn't even meet your car's eyes. You have no idea. Can't seem to eat enough the last couple of days. Okay, and back to the soldier's turn. All right, Zed, you see the last one head up the stairs. Who you could just see at the bottom of the stairs comes up, looks at the body, and kind of stops himself for a second. Then his head snaps up, and he's looking around. You all smell good. I don't know why, and not threateningly, but in a really kind of creepy way. He's moving. He's trying to get over moving towards to go, and says, "You smell the best. Oh my God, you smell good."
Oh, he's not getting
And
past me to get to
He's
Chicago. Let me make that clear.
circling around the group, sniffing at everybody, trying to get close to Chicago.
I should have noted about it. That Chanel number 5.
Kind of curling in on herself, trying to make herself as small as possible. Obviously, completely freaked out. Zilpha.
Zilpha's gonna actually pull out her mace and hold it. She might have already been holding it from the fight with Ian. Honestly, I'm not sure she would have put it away. But I want to make sure it's handy. She's not using it in a threatening manner, but she turns toward the soldier and makes it very clear pronouncement. She's not for you.
Yeah, she wants him off herself.
Sorry, I forgot. The other two move up, and they're hunched down over Gideon's body. Sorry, I forgot to say the other two soldiers. They're hunched down over Gideon's body, kind of poking at the wounds and then licking their fingers. Everybody give me a perception or observation check, please.
Intelligence.
Or everybody that's upstairs. Zed, not you, since you can't see this. But actually, Zed, also, just give me an intelligence check from you, Zed.
Full intelligence or with a modifier?
Zed, it's a straight intelligence check. The rest of you, it's intelligence at half or observation if you have it. Zed, I'm going to handle you separately.
Oh wait, I don't know. I don't know how to do it by 1/2. I don't think that's right.
You don't need to work for Barrett. Oh, Oh yeah, don't type it as in half. If you know what your intelligence is or whatever, do it. I could probably set up a macro for that, but
Yeah, I
Couldn't
did
they just-
-5.
couldn't they
which is-
just have-
yeah.
I mean, couldn't they
Should
just
just
have their
a
int
base
and then put it
-6
in
is
as a
fine.
modifier? I mean, if they know their intelligence is 13, then they could put in -6, either rounded up or down, depending which way you call it, and put that in as a modifier.
Yeah, I think actually what Joseph just said, just having it be a flat -6 to your intelligence is just, we'll just do it
Okay.
that way from now on. Okay, a car looks like the only one who did not notice, but all three of these troops seem to have fresh claw marks on their arms and or legs. You can see around the edges of where their armor is strapped on.
So I'm sure it means nothing.
And all the wounds look like they're nearly a week old. Very similar to the wounds that Barrett pointed out on Gwydion's legs.
Okay, well, Zilpha's going to
So
make it
Zilpha-
clear to this soldier right here. She's already told him, Shigo is not for you. And we will protect her. Walk away.
I'm not trying to hurt her. She just smells so good. I have to get closer. I have to smell it. Oh,
No, you don't. No, you don't.
it's
Just
like
walk
smells
back.
like the best buffet the best buffet the old lord ever put on in the keep for the soldiers on the holidays.
Go back to your friends. Go back to your friends.
I mean, I'm sure one bite wouldn't hurt. Just kidding, of course.
Go back to your friends. Go back to your friends. Zilpha's still got her maze out. She's not wielding it like in a threatening way, but it's handy. If anybody makes the wrong move, she's ready to swipe. She's ready to take them out. But this is a standoff at this point to see what these guys do. I don't want to just attack them if they're not being provocative, but I'm ready. If I see even a twitch, I'm ready to take some of them out. So, but I'm just going to stand here on guard and protect Shigo. That's what I'm doing. I am done.
So Shigo says there's some type of affliction, or you guys are saying there's some kind of affliction. Is it curable?
Not by me.
Apparently, these are the ones who have been afflicted by this Larry thing. What's the lichen? Lucin? What do you call it?
Lycanthropy.
And he just stays blocking the soldier. If the soldier moves, he'll move to block.
Okay.
And Edward, he won't let any others move in any further into the room than where they're at. He'll block any others trying to move in. He'll step in front or whatever.
Elena, are you
Okay.
tracking my protection from evil? I don't think you've done that on the turn tracker. Does it track automatically or?
Oh, I didn't put it on the turn tracker now. Sorry. What was the situation?
It was 10 turns, and I think this is the
Like the second?
Yeah, this was the
Second
second
round.
turn since you cast it.
Was. I just want to make sure we've got that. We're tracking that accurately because that might make a difference.
Honestly, I didn't really bother because it actually won't play into this at all.
Okay, good. I hope it won't. Oh, that's right. They're lawful neutral. I knew that. I'm an idiot. I knew that from Gwydion. I failed my real life intelligence check.
Well, no, actually, if what you suspect is the truth, then it has no bearing on their alignment. Gwydion's alignment shift would have been was not part of this.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh god.
So, Barrick, your turn.
Same shit, different day. Oh my. Look. No, I'm coming along with these folks. You know, they just kill a guy. Now talk about all these wolf people. I think Birker now, he's going to go outside the trapdoor, and I think he's just going to take a breath of fresh air for now. Like, this is above his pay grade right now.
You're the doctor and asked about a cure, and you don't have a solution. Okay.
Yeah, I know, like, too much shit is happening. He's just a hobbit.
Okay, Barrick, give me a religion check, please. Okay, let me send you a quick message.
I'm going to just test something. I'm going to, on those spells, I'm not going to cast. Oops, wrong thing.
Oh. All right. Would I know where like a Temple of Atang is around here?
What I said.
You know of at least two in Volleyball, one in the capital of Liberty,
And how
and
far?
there's another one in the northeastern portion area of the woods of the. It's kind of odd for Temple of Attain being out in the middle of nowhere, but it's surrounded by quite a few halfling hamlets.
Oh, great. Well, okay. How long of a ride is it to the closest one?
A week or two. Probably 2 weeks.
Okay. Oh God. This isn't good. Barrick, Barrick just sighs and says, like, God, Jesus Christ. Or not Jesus, like, yeah. Pretty, like, just starts, like, well, Barrick just says, I think, so he has the Amber soldiers. So, how many of you are all scratched up? Like, how many people are, kind of just shakes his head a bit.
The one right here, poking at the where Kvik stabbed Gwydion, turns and looks at you and well, we were on the three of us were on the detail to keep watch over the commander. And he turns right back and kind of forces himself to stand back up.
Okay, so it's the three of you. Okay. I lean over to Zilpha and say, do you know if there's like anywhere we can hold these guys up? I whisper this, of course. I make sure that they don't hear it.
You mean, and she was respect, you mean during the full moon?
Yeah. I'm a clever guy, I say with a wink. And I say, we could probably try, just lead them in there for the time being. And then after that, we need to try get them somewhere safe.
Yeah, that was my thought. The closest place I know is, with the Priest of Attain is at least a month away. If you know somebody closer, that would be helpful. But there are several cells and things, rooms downstairs where we could probably lock them up together.
Yeah, I give a curt nod. I'm like, yeah, I was thinking similar thing, and then I kind of like, casually just go over, try give a smile, like it's a pretty forced smile. I mean, there's a dead guy on the floor, and these guys are trying to lop up blood, but I try to keep cool. I'm like, I get you guys are hungry. I think there's do you smell that? I think it's coming from like down the stairs. I think, Zilpha, don't you smell that too?
Oh, it smells tasty.
I know, it smells really good. You guys want to leave me? Trust me, you might not smell it, but I got that hobbit nose. Smells like something good, better than whatever's here, that's for sure. I'm guessing this is going to be like a charisma check. Try to trick them to kind of follow them early.
The one down here who's kind of still on the stairs looks up at you with a disgusted look and says, "There's just some mutt down there. It smells horrible."
Well,
behind him.
Yeah, it just that's masking. If you think for a longer time, you can definitely there's a whiff of something really good.
We can bring Gwydion with us.
Yeah, that'll definitely make it a party.
Okay, we're gonna move on. This is taking a little bit too long for where we're at right now. Okay, Zed, you hear at least one person running from below you, and some shouts for a couple other guards to follow along.
I will move and bring Fluffy with me, if I can, around here.
Okay.
What is this room lit with?
Oh, it's lit already.
Yeah.
It appears that there's some sort of magical light actually just emanating from the edges of the dais itself. It just kind of provides a generic overall lighting. The whole place is the whole underground area is lit magically.
Got it. Then I'm just moving out of the way and making sure I'm not in line between the two sets of stairs.
Okay. And success.
She looks back at him quizzically.
Yeah. Yeah.
That explains a lot.
Not exactly something guys are supposed to ask about, but yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Didn't need to go there, but okay.
Barrick head somehow gets even lower. Just remember, this is a very large man who is currently trying to eat. He picks up his head, stares directly at another orc, and just asks if she's on like her period.
Have you not noticed that his social skills are lacking?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Food helps him think.
Oh,
Why Gwydion was so mad at her, and why she smells so yummy.
God. Well, Zelf is feeling lucky right now.
Okay.
I've never heard it described that way before. Oh, God.
Okay. Right. Zed. You see a small troop of soldiers led by the armorer who's been in charge of the refuge while the main body of soldiers was away. Come running up the stairs. This is Sergeant Vickle. Sergeant Vickle, you would have met him in the last few days. He runs up to the stairs. And he's at an all-out run. The rest of y'all see the armorer, who's a sergeant, come running up. He's got he's got the handle of a unfinished handle of a war axe in his hand, and he comes up behind the soldier on the stairs and pops him, not too gently on the back of the head. Says, "Get your butt up outside on guard duty, damn it!" Fourth time in the last 3 days I've had to freaking all three of you, damn it, go! Fourth time in the last couple days I've had to discipline you guys. You're gonna be on freaking short rations for the next month. And you see, three other soldiers are kind of right on the sergeant's heels. They come up, fan out, and start ladder in the trap door.
Oh, don't do that.
Before it gets too far along, can...
Yes. Go right ahead.
Okay, thank you.
What did he say? He broke up. I couldn't hear what he said.
It was a private message, so same way. I know it's a little out of turn, but may I interrupt Sergeant Vickle?
But yeah, we're just gonna wait because shooing them on out is about where his turn ends,
Okay.
and now
Just
we're
as long
into
as
the
they're not
next
getting
round.
too far away.
Yeah.
As long as those aren't getting too far away. It's,
Oh,
it's
oh
'cause-
no. No, they're just being herded to the ladder going up to the trap door.
Okay.
Shannon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were waiting on Kavik. You said that Kavik wanted to interfere or to interrupt Sergeant Vickle, so I thought you might be letting him move up ahead of me in the turn order.
Yeah,
I'm willing to do
no,
that.
We're not getting that far. But
Okay.
if
Because
you want to just pass on your action for now and let Kavik go ahead, that's
absolutely,
fine. It's your turn.
Kavik seemed like he had something he wanted to say to Sergeant Vickle. Oh, well, and so did I, but I'm gonna let Kavik go first. Can we just swap places? Can I just let him go before me? Just hold my choice until he's done talking.
I'd rather keep the.
If you got something to say, go ahead and say
You're
it.
just gonna pass on your action, then you get your next action. On your next turn.
No problem. Then what I'll do is kind of as quietly as I can, just kind of lean over to Sergeant Vickle and say, I have concerns about these 3 soldiers. Concerns about their safety and about the safety of everyone around. Maybe sending them out on guard duty is not the smart thing. Can you order them back downstairs to a room where we can isolate them for a time? I'm trying to say this kind of quietly, so that it's not everybody hearing it.
He looks back at you. What are you talking about? These guys have been a disciplined nightmare for the last week. Making them pull extra guard duty is how we deal with shit like that.
Oh, and I respect that fully.
They don't want to pull their weight, they get extra weight to pull.
And I respect that. That's of course how you handle such circumstances. But if we could secure them in a safe place, we might be able to explain a little more. That might explain some of their strange anti.
You got
behavior.
some explaining to do, beginning with the aide de camp on the ground there.
Exactly.
And
so can we?
all the blood on your mace. So.
Exactly. Something is going on here, Sergeant. And we want to protect the remaining members of the group here, and we fear that these 3 and Gwydion were a threat. I'm done.
Yep.
He's obviously not listening to me. I have a 6 charisma,
time,
so.
Yeah. To keep the time within, we're round base right now, so.
Okay.
We're gonna move to Quebec. Okay.
So Kavik's basically
right,
backing up exactly what she said. Is like, Sir, you have some sick men here. Apparently, and he defers to the information about the sickness to Beric and Zilpha. They've attained wounds that have afflicted them with something that they could explain better. And, you know, that I think they need to be isolated. And Edward, you know, he just is kind of nodding along. It's like, did you know that these men came into the camp injured?
Oh yeah, the new wanderers helped them with their wounds. Gave them some poultice. Worked great.
Yeah, well, apparently not,
Yeah,
because
they looked like they had some infection for the first, I don't know, day, and it cleared right up like nothing. He did a great job.
Well, apparently not, because Gwydion went to attack Shigo. Has Shigo been a problem here for you? Has Shigo been any kind of problem for you?
No, she's been a great help. Her
Yeah.
trick with the salts in the river, I mean, let us get all that food stocked up a lot faster than normal.
Well, Gwydion tried to attack Shigo, trying to say that she poisoned everybody. And a fight broke out. And unfortunately, this is the result. These other men came up and they were lapping at his blood on the stairs. They're sick. We need to help them. Please, listen.
All right. Well, he nods to the guards. Well, I know they've been a problem lately, and they've been part of Gwydion's platoon for years, and they've never been a discipline issue before, so... I'm going to put them out on their guard shift, and... because I don't have any other... we don't have enough people here to pull them off of the guard roster right now.
Well, we'll cover the guard.
But
if we
can go down and discuss this in more detail, but...
I'm sure Edward and a car and even myself, we'll pull guard duty in their place.
In my sling.
All right. Well, they've all been acting mighty strange. All right, so after Ann takes us there, we're gonna kick out of the round and do more the freeform like normal.
Okay.
So Barrick, what's your input here?
Yeah, I'm adding on to what Kevin and stuff said. So you probably don't know me, but I'm sure you know my friends at least well enough to understand that they're decent folk, and I like to think I'm decent folk as well. And I would at least hope that you would see that there is some weird stuff going on. Gwydion attacking the orc lady over there, these soldiers lapping up the blood, acting weirdly. I think you can understand that. There's much more to lose if something does go out of control when these guards are on their patrol. Out of fault of their own, I believe them to be sick. So why don't you just let us do the patrol? Not much to hurt. I'm sure we're just as able to, if not more than them. I think nobody loses, and the alternative could be a lot worse.
Wait. You said lapping the blood? What are you talking about?
Licking it up. Yeah, it's weird, trust me, I know, but...
Wouldn't it be on their chin?
No. They drank down every drop they got.
I mean, fine, just ask them,
The one the two that were focused on Gideon's body are looking kind of embarrassed.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You're sick, and we need to help you.
other 3 guards kind of start moving to sink the ones that were causing problems. All right, that definitely gives me more to think about. Well, let's take this downstairs. Zed's turn. You're hearing this coming, echoing down the stairs a little bit towards you.
And they said they're coming downstairs.
Not yet. I mean, you're hearing all this from the stairs in front of you, echoing down.
I will make my way to the top of the stairs.
Okay, go ahead and move your tokens. Okay, yeah. Once you hit the stairs here where it says to level 1, that'll take you upstairs. Let me jump your tokens.
Roger.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, as you start up the stairs, then Fluffy is still staying in front of you, and he kind of starts blocking your way, won't let you move any further up. Basically right below the bloodstains on the stairs. And you see the sergeant, you see the dead body of the priest.
Line
You
of
see
sight with
another,
Kavikian.
looks like a priestess behind the sergeant, and yeah, checking the light, you don't see much more than that right now, so we'll let
Did
the
I,
descriptions and stuff wait until
Did I
everybody
treat
can actually
this
see each other.
priest also?
Say again?
Did I treat this priest also?
Yes, he's one of the 4 patients you've had for the last 5-6 days.
That is very unfortunate. I will maintain my position.
Okay. And on Texas, and Sergeant Pickle looks at you like, what the hell is wrong with you?
What? You're not a fan of the herbal cream dip?
Get out of the rations, you fool! We need those!
Yeah, you could have your fill. News to us.
Okay. So, okay. Okay. You see Sergeant Vickle turn and looking down the stairs. You hear the low growling of sounds like a fairly large dog. Stairs, or stop on the stairs actually, and you see the sergeant like, ah, there's the man who's been treating their wounds the last few days. Come on with us. There's Ed. We're gonna go discuss what's going on here downstairs. He turns to looks at the three guards. Would your two big guys there care to help escort these three to a secure place? AKA Akar and Edward.
Yeah. Gladly.
Can you meet me in my office, please?
Okay, the sergeant leads you down to the mess room, which is on the just on the 2 floors down. I've got everybody's like kind of standing in the center. Tells you all to, find a seat, find a comfortable spot. And you hear Ed, Carr, and the other 3 soldiers kind of peel off towards where the old jail cells were. And on the way to where the mess hall is, you hear the troops telling you 3 find a pallet and get comfortable. And you hear some muttering and grumbling coming from down there, and the guards set themselves up. Something to you guys remember. I don't know if you guys remember, but there are really no doors anywhere in here. There's open doorways. So they can put these guys in the where the jail cells were. There's no bars on the doors of those cells or anything like that.
Can we request that all 3 of them stay in one spot? One section?
Yeah, they're all in the where the old jail cells were, but
Yeah, but I mean, have them all in share one section of the hall rather than scattered, so they can keep a closer eye on it rather than having to look around and be surrounded by them.
Okay.
And they've been removed of their
I
weapons and such,
I
right?
didn't realize you were moving Edward there.
No worries.
Yes, they have been relieved of their weapons.
Now, do I need to roll anything if Edward knows anything of this lycanthropy?
Edward knows nothing.
Copy. Okay.
You know nothing, Edward.
Yeah, there's nothing in Edward's background that would give him any clue about what's
Good
going
enough.
on there.
Yep.
Okay, so back on up here. Let me take out the so yeah, Sergeant Bickle tells y'all, get comfortable here real quick and explain to me what the heck is going on. He's especially looking at Barrack and Zilpha.
Hey, don't kink shame.
What?
Let me kind of translate what he said into more formal words or more sensical. Your guardsmen seem to have a taste for blood that may have been caused by an infection they received through a scratch.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but it doesn't make a damn bit of sense to me. What are you talking about?
Is that in Texas? It's not in Texas voice.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like you're commenting.
This is in Texas voice.
No, that's a car.
So, do we ever get a description for Zed?
Okay, I lost track a little bit of you guys.
No, I was wondering if we ever got a description for Zed.
Oh yeah, you guys can go ahead and do your introduction descriptions for each other. So.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll go first then. So, you see a halfling who's probably slightly shorter than average for his species. He has a scruffy set of longish, dirty blonde hair and bright, doe-like hazel eyes. Kind of not very attractive halfling. He's a bit on the larger side. He holds his weight well, though. And although his face isn't attractive, it kind of gives off that kindly, friendly neighbor sort of figure.
The other halfling. Go ahead, Texas.
Of course.
Uh,
Go ahead,
Who's
Zilpha.
next?
Oh, I was going to let you go first, but okay, Zilpha. You see, Zilpha's a human, about 5'7", 125 pounds. She's wearing a robe, and you see her wearing some scale mail. She has a really nice looking mace that she's got hanging off of her belt. I mean, that's some sweet looking stuff right there. And she has a saddle bow. Over the tops of her robes, you see a holy symbol on her chest. She looks very sturdy, like somebody who, can get out there and live life, but she's not particularly attractive in the face, kind of a horse-faced looking type of person. But when you look into her brown eyes, you kind of see a sense of that she's seen some stuff and that maybe she has some knowledge to bring to bear to the experience of life on this planet. She seems very, very protective of the orc maiden that's hiding behind the little halfling to
That's
her
fair.
right. And somebody just to the right, and somebody who just, if you've heard any of her interactions with Sergeant Fickler or anybody else, just somebody who's very passionate about protecting this girl and about doing what's right and protecting the men who are sick, and you'll find out more if we get up top. You'll find out more about what she's passionate about. But for now, that should be enough.
Kind of on the way in, trailing the group, was the other halfling. Though this halfling, just barely over 2 feet tall, is rather thin, especially for a halfling. Pretty lean. Looks rather ragged, wild, just everywhere, black hair, ragged, scrungy clothes, carries a staff sling. Probably looks druidic in nature, maybe. But as he's coming down the stairs and he sees you for the first time, he's just glaring at you, just trying to figure you out. And behind him is the female orc that you may or may not know from if you've been here a bit. She's been here in the refuge a bit.
Tell them about your face.
Yeah, you
Oh,
are
yeah.
somewhat
Yeah, I
familiar with
forgot.
the young orc maid. She's
Yeah.
been helping a lot with cooking and preparing the supplies to be carted on out to rejoin the main encampment of the troops.
Yeah, and I did almost forget. Thank you.
But yeah,
So
go ahead, finish up.
As you look at each other, Net, you see the whole right side of his face is one big burn scar.
Kavik.
Kavik, yeah.
Yeah, he's also probably like the only person.
Though
who
you don't know his name yet.
Oh yeah, because he hadn't told you that, and he won't.
I'm just trying to keep the
Right, voices and characters. Yep, all good.
But yeah, you're probably like the only person in the world who
Okay,
uses a staff sling.
did you do your introduction yet?
I did not. Very simple.
Okay, go ahead, your turn then.
You would see a big, tall farm boy.
Nice.
You've seen 100 like him. He's big. He's 6'3". He's very thin. He has those big shoulders, big hands. Tell he's probably starved some. He's wearing a decent cloak, regular peasant clothes, a dagger tucked in his belt, a backpack on his back. And standing in front of him is a very large, very mean-looking dog that you may hear him refer to as Fluffy. Brown hair.
All
Brown eyes.
right.
Armor, weapons.
He has a dagger in his belt.
I'm glad we're keeping it pure, only humans and halflings.
So as soon as we get rid of the halflings, we'll be pure.
We lost our elf. You were.
Right, he doesn't. Like I said, he doesn't appear to be wearing any armor. The only weapon he looks like he has is a dagger. Okay, so on to on to the discussion with Sergeant Vickle. Okay, so the priest
Open
you're
mic, Zed.
saying that Gwydion was. You're saying that Gwydion was doing all that hollering at Shigo because it's her time of the month? This isn't making any sense to me, especially while you're saying these guys are sick and having me sequester them. I need a much better explanation than this, guys. Come on.
Kavik looks over at Barrick and Zilpha to explain.
Just what would you say, Zilpha? Like, give it a day, and you'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah, tomorrow's the full moon, and if what we suspect turns out to be true, and we're strongly sure that it is, then tomorrow things will be much uglier than it is right now for them. And in fact, it would be best if we could find some way to secure them in that room. I know there's no door there now, but is there some way that we could prepare one or some kind type of closure for them? They're a danger to every member of this group. They can spread the infection to others. And that's the last thing that we need.
It's Larryism. You've heard of it, right?
Larryism?
Well, isn't that what you called it?
Yeah, Larryism.
Lycanthropy.
Lycanthropy. Lycanthropy. That was it.
Yeah, we suspect it's that they've been infected with lycanthropy from an attack from some type of, was it a mountain lion, they said? Thinks that it was.
That's what
mountain
they
lions.
said they ran into on the way back here.
Yeah.
Sneaking suspicion.
Small pride of them.
I don't think that was a mountain lion.
I don't think so either, but let's just go with it.
Yeah, that mountain lion, maybe like what they gave them is kind of like super rabies, except worse.
Magical.
You mean like a werewolf, but a cat?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. That's exactly what we're saying. It might not have been yeah, exactly.
Yeah, couldn't put it better myself.
Yeah.
Cat wolf.
Cat wolf, yes.
Or like cat man wolf. Like a man bear pig, if you ever heard of that. It's a very rare creature.
Man bear pig, hell yeah. But if they transform into their animal form, they will be very dangerous and they'll be able to infect others. And so we need to protect them from that, protect them from being able to harm others, and then try to take them to see a high priest of Attain who can cleanse them of this this infection, this disease, and they can be cured. But surely you've noticed some changes in their demeanor. No one it gets lycanthropy and doesn't change in their behavior, especially as the moon approaches. Uh-oh. Sergeant Vickle, are you okay?
He looks up. I don't have the time or the materials to fashion any sort of a cage or gate or anything to keep them secured. There's no way for me to contain them, especially the stories I've heard about werewolves or whatever, lions, I guess they might be, but how strong they are once they transform.
Do you have an abandoned building that we could secure? Do you have a deep, dry well we could put them in until the time has passed? I mean, it's time to think outside of the box here on where we can put them that they can't get out.
Either that or we'll have to tie them up.
Chain them up. Put them to sleep.
Quick looks over at Zed. Is like, so did you come in with these folks, or were you already here when they came in?
I came in with them.
So
He looks at you even more questioningly.
Were you there during the attack?
I was not.
Mm-hmm.
They found me after.
Wait, so Zed, they say you're a healer?
I have some skills.
Well, that's vague. Well, like, I consider myself a hero myself. I say as I can put a hand I'm gonna just kind of string myself a bit. Priest of Ladix, an acolyte by priest myself. Would you happen to be of priesthood?
Uh, Depending on how fastly you're talking, my character might not follow. Like, he'll give you the weird squinty-eyed. He's speaking. My character is speaking Dorei.
Oh, I know Duragi, if that's
Duragi
what you're
trade.
speaking. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all speaking Draggy right now.
So there might be some more
Yeah,
technical
Zed has a
concepts of
very
what you're saying.
distinct accent from the rest of you.
Oh,
Does not sound like he's from this area at all, and his accent is not even remotely the same as Akar's is. So he doesn't appear to be from the Central Plains either.
oh,
In fact,
downtime.
it's an accent that none of you have heard before.
Interesting, but we don't have the time to kind of swap life stories at the moment. Yeah, we had to think about the current situation.
Kill them.
Sergeant Vickel is continuing on. If these guys are going to be as dangerous as you think coming tomorrow night, I mean, the only option I can think of is to clear everybody and everything out of the refuge here, pull the ladder up behind us, and lock them in. I don't see anything else that we can do, and I don't even know if that would be enough from the stories I've heard.
If you pull the ladder up, that's a good possibility. What do you guys?
Isn't there a cure?
Yes, but we have to actually go to a temple, and that's gonna be a week travel.
Okay. Zilpha and Barrick, both of you, nothing that you have ever been taught says anything about a cure, only that the only help for them to be had would be from would be found at a temple of Attain.
I'm going to just keep it simple for now and just say that's where we need to go to help them.
Uh-huh. I'm just clarifying from the messages that I sent you guys before.
Yeah,
It's being discussed openly now.
Well, how quickly can we move everything out of the retreat then?
So then you're condemning them to death by starvation.
We've got most everything prepared. I just, I have a few of my forge tools to carry up from the bottom floor. And, we've got all the supplies gathered up in the top of the tower ready to take out and load up tomorrow to head back to the rejoin the rest of the army.
Wait here.
No, I guess that means we're going to need to bundle up Gridion's body as well. That's going to be fun to explain to
Are we
the
talking
Lord.
about leaving them here?
Well, no. They only transform for a small period of time, at least from what I've heard. We keep them down here while they're feral, and then once they've calmed down, we get them back up and we go to the nearest temple as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's really more of a quarantine until they're no longer as dangerous.
I mean,
All right.
you're the armor. Don't you have shackles or something for them?
I don't know if that's going to work.
Yeah, they can be very strong in their feral
if we need to
state.
bind someone up, we just use ropes. I mean, but if they're going to change shape, the ropes wouldn't help a damn bit. I mean, fall right off when they change. Wouldn't they? I mean, I don't know much besides a few stories I've heard.
Let's not.
They've been faithful servants of Lord Barry up until this affliction hit them.
Yeah, there's no reason now to treat them harshly. I think we might be in desperate times, but that's no reason to resort to more cruder methods. Like, killing
All
a
right.
certain individual. Just saying.
We'll keep them under guard, and if you guys can help fill in the guard roster for tonight, then
Yeah, of course.
we'll get everything underway to get the refuge cleaned out, and we'll wait an extra day to head out. So we know what we're dealing with.
Then you expecting this to happen tonight or tomorrow night?
Well,
Tomorrow
tomorrow's the
is
full moon
The
proper,
full moon, yeah.
so
And this only happens on the full moon?
Traditionally.
Just looking through like the spell list to see if there's anything that could help. Actually,
But not high enough level.
Yeah, exactly. But in Tixos, I don't know that much about the arcane arts, but isn't there like a spell you can to put them in a slumber? That could be helpful.
What if you say ropes won't do it, but what if we like cocooned them up in rope, tied their limbs to each other, and then wrapped them up completely like a butterfly cocoon
Oh, how
and ropes.
pretty.
And if you put them to sleep so they don't realize we're happening, before we expect them to change, and then we bind them in such a manner, it'll at least slow them down. And yes, no,
I think leaving them
I-
here is the best
I
idea.
suppose we could try it, but the stories I've heard that if someone gets that when they shift, it's really violent and destroys anything they're wearing and any bonds that are put on them. From the stories I've heard, at least, we could try it. I'm definitely willing to try.
I can't remember, does the trapdoor go coming down in here, does it go up or down?
It goes up.
It goes up. So if we pull the ladder up and we position something really heavy on top of the
and what's the
trapdoor,
height?
they would be
Yeah, what's the height?
relatively safe until their transition was over, and then we could assist them after. Means that we wouldn't be able to, or whoever's going to take them to the priest of Attain would not be able to leave until that time. We might need some additional hands to help manage them, but that should at least keep the rest of the people here safe from the condition and give them a chance to recover. I think your plan sounds like the most reasonable one to me. What do you think, Barrick?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking in my head right now of like any kind of divine intervention from my god spells could work, but I'm just not that attuned to them at the moment. I think that's the only real solution.
Yeah, I don't have anything that would be as powerful as needed to deal with the strength of the creatures that we're going to be dealing with. Oh, that's a great question, Kavik.
gonna say you can say it if you're typing it. I just typed it because I didn't want to interrupt people talking.
Well, yeah, I think that'll work. Is because it's also like, it's 9 feet up,
Only
and
9
then it's
feet.
like, but it's also how would they able? They would have to like jump all the way up and like with their own body push the trapdoor open.
Oh, we definitely would need to weight it. Weight it down.
Yeah.
Wait it, definitely.
But after that, I'm sure it'll be fine. I
Are
say
there any
tentatively.
other exits, Sergeant?
Sergeant Vickle?
Well, there's the bolt hole that Baron Tyler had us cut from the old keep entrance out into the river channel.
Do they know about it?
That's just got a thin plank door.
Is it like hidden from the outside that kept it secure? I mean, you had everything else so secure here.
It's just hidden behind the illusion of the tunnel exit, where the tunnel exits into the riverbed is just covered by an illusion that
Well, we have these tables here, right? We can
Lord
set up.
Tyler's fiance passed over it.
How many
Right.
men are there?
Well, with the priest platoon of 26 and the 8 men I had, we've got 34 total, plus you guys.
How many axes?
What do you mean? How many active? They're all active soldiers.
No. He'll make a square and a swinging motion with his hands. Axes. How many axes?
For cutting down trees.
Ah. Well, no, not that kind. That's ask in Texas.
Well, we all know how to use an axe and a spear. I made sergeant because I'm especially good with axes.
You should cut firewood.
I'm back.
Well, we have plenty of furniture here that I'm sure we're not hauling off. If we're looking for barricades and/or fire.
And yeah, we have no time to waste while we're like discussing this. We should do the preemptives of gathering everything and everyone out.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
get
we
moving.
talking
And we
this
need to
night
go
or
do
tomorrow night?
our guard duty too.
We were kind of just waiting for you guys to get back to rendezvous and then load everything up tomorrow and start heading out. So we don't need much to have much down inside here other than some of my forge tools down on the bottom floor and the supplies that are in the top of the tower. It's just all so they weren't out in the weather.
Except for now, we're talking about delaying till
In case the
tomorrow
weather
night
picked up.
to hold these people
It's
up,
getting kind of windy.
right?
Right.
And it's what, the end of the day here, so we're not talking this night, but tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, correct.
Going through my.
Well, let's get moving, people. We have work to
Yep.
do.
Well,
Yep.
I think
Yeah, we
yeah,
can turn
think
some
we
of
need
these
a
tables
barricade.
into a barricade tomorrow. So, all
We do
right.
not have
Maybe
a
even
plan.
start
Let
on
me go
it
make
tonight.
some orders, and the guys in the next room have got some some stew ready for. We were just all about to start rotating guys in to eat their dinner. You guys are welcome to grab your supper first, and then we'll get the night's guard rotation set.
You don't have to
grab a
tell me
detail to
twice.
start working on building a barricade and get those supplies cleared out of the top floor first thing in the morning.
All right. Oh well, you said supper.
Still really
Yeah.
pale looking. He starts heading off to go give his orders and stuff.
Let's get fed and get this guard duty done. We have a lot to do tomorrow, guys.
We should work tonight.
Work. Yeah. All right.
Quick still looks over at you questioningly.
Wink. I say that out loud.
We should cut firewood, pile it on top of the trapdoor. If they get out, light the fire. If they do not, dig them out tomorrow.
Or we can just have Antixos lay on it.
That'll not be tonight, but tomorrow night.
Yeah.
That'll not be tonight, but tomorrow night.
If you're so sure about the full moon.
I'm
Well, most
completely
priests
sure.
Most priests are pretty confident about the phases of the moon. Our training is pretty complete in that area.
Yeah, my training's definitely complete. I say confidently.
Yeah, that's stuff we need to know.
Okay. So we're gonna do a little bit of a quick run through for the rest of the night, since I kind of pre-rolled. There's no other excitement tonight.
Yay.
In the morning, you see the soldiers are working a lot more diligently than you've seen them at common sort of tasks of toting and carrying. They're doing it with some real enthusiasm. Throughout the day, 6 guards stay on watch over the 3 that are sequestered, and they spend, you can hear it kind of echoing throughout the entire keep. They're hollering about how freaking hungry they are, and
Can we possibly have someone go out and hunt them something, rabbit or something, to satiate that hunger a little bit?
Wait, before all this, water to wine, because that's just how
Hells
I
yeah,
roll.
I like you.
Yeah, so